Hello everyone, it's Luc Duchesne, hosting the Warriors Den for Mr. Pope, who is on vacation this week with Bio Chad. How are you, Bio?
Ça va bien. How are you, Luc?
You know what? Technically, Damien should be sitting where you are.
Yes, he's late.
He's late, and I kind of need him. so we're going to try to drag a little bit the things at the beginning, but it's a pleasure to be here this week. It's actually my first time on this set.
It's nice, huh?
Yes, and funny thing is, last week I was out of the office. I was in Toronto, and around noontime I had a bit of time, so I'm going to go check the stream. That's when I discovered we had a new set. So it seems like I either didn't read an email
because you're busy with something else,
Yes,
right?
I am. Something that is starting in 25 days, 3 hours, 58 minutes, and it's called E3. So, quick reminder, we are going to be at E3 with For Honor. I cannot say more, and actually, if I say more, I can beat myself up because I'm the one...
You're putting yourself in trouble.
Exactly, so I don't want to do that. So, the game is under maintenance right now for Season 6, but also to kick off our Season 6 seasonal events. All the details are coming right up.
Damien!
And Damien can just walk into the room, so please, somebody, give him a microphone so he can join me on the couch right now. Some of the things that will be fixed today, that we had a Conqueror execution problem.
Yes.
And where it was not regenerating any health, so that is going to be fixed today. So that is a good news. So that will be fixed. The second thing that will be fixed is the character swap exploit.
That one is more important.
Yes, it is more important. Do you remember what it was exactly?
Yeah, so you could switch the visual of your hero, basically. So you would have the abilities, all the attacks of another hero, but you would look like a Shugoki doing super fast stuff like the Shinobi, for example.
If I suddenly start running super fast, people
exactly. If you would be the Flash, that would be what happened in the game.
It's like me and Pope. We did a character swap for today.
Exactly.
But it's not
But you're kind of similar builds, so it doesn't change much.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't change much, but just a little bit bigger.
But the fix will change. If someone has the swap, it will revert it.
Okay.
It doesn't change the customization. The only thing that can happen is that if you change the gender, maybe the gender is changed, but your customization should be the same. The programmers on the player engagement team work like crazy on weekends to fix that, so thanks to them.
Cool, cool, cool. So, Monsieur Kikan is just walking in front of the camera. Hello, Damien, how are you?
How are you? I'm good.
Good. You want me to read the last text I sent you?
I'm so prepared.
Like everybody saw, like in the Season 6, when like the video that Eric and I did when I'm looking for Eric.
Yeah.
This was acting.
Yeah. This
Today
is
it
not
was
acting.
no acting, it was real. Well, where the fuck are you? But it was in French.
I was
preparing a PowerPoint presentation.
Exactly. We had a little technical issue. We had to redo everything in half an hour.
Yeah, you know PowerPoint is difficult. Now you're just messing around with Anthony stuff
now
for later.
It's ready.
So before
speaking, and I will try to see.
But Damien, actually, I wanted you to talk about the tournament rewards.
Yes.
We had some comments about that.
Yes,
so I wanted you to...
So it's something we discussed with Bio, in fact. So we heard the feedback loud and clear.
Absolutely.
So we'll look into what we can do so that people are happy, basically, with how we give rewards to tournaments.
Okay. I think we've shown that we listen to what the community says, so it was really not well received.
Okay.
I understand.
Yes.
So we're going to think about it, try to do something that people will like. That's the reason why we're here.
And for me, one of the key things is if there's something like that, just like, yes, share feedbacks. No need to insult everyone. Like, there was somebody super nice with Eric last week on Twitter. He basically wanted Eric to come in the office and say a big FYOU to everybody who worked on something on the team.
Okay.
So I said I would convey the message, but I didn't. I lied. But just be nice. Same thing on the chat right now. Try to be nice with everybody. It's the least we can ask when we.
So yeah, we will. I think we'll find we have already pretty cool ideas. It's true that the whole ornament was we wanted players to be recognized as a winner of a tournament. But then there was a big debate about yes, but it means that they are less cool, or at least they are more
less appropriate.
Yeah,
for the
exactly. So then players were like, even if those are plumes, you know.
I like them.
I think they're pretty cool, in fact, and I know some players will be happy to have some plumes on their heroes. I think we look into what we can do.
Yes,
Cool,
we
cool,
will.
cool. So we covered all the news for today. It's beginning of season 6. It's actually 1 year anniversary of the release of the Centurion and the Shinobi.
Oh.
Hey, yeah, already a year. Can you believe that? It's been a year, full year. And to celebrate the season 6, we also have a special seasonal event.
Surprise!
Surprise, Max. You can hit the trailer.
Woo!
Since the dawn of our memories, great heroes walked these forests and drank from these rivers. They were not gods. They were flesh and bone. But their most honorable battles were almost divine. Musashi decimated the finest swordsman with the stroke of 1,000 cranes. Lady Bevel charged into battle, terrifying all with her mask of Medusa. Heydrich conquered a kingdom with his army of unstoppable beasts. Their names became myths. Enter the sacred arenas, built to honor the brave. Battlegrounds, soaked in the blood of ambitious warriors, come to uphold. In merciless contest, the honor of their clan. No, they were not gods, but do honor them. And may you gain glory in the right of champions.
He kind of looks like
I
me when I
love
cannot
that
fix
trailer.
something. Like, come on, come here.
So we'll detail a
Yes.
lot of those things.
Damien. The Right of Champions. It runs from May 17th to May 31st. What's the deal with
so
it?
let's
more.
go on the PowerPoint, Max, so I can
Show everything to
describe
everybody.
the Right of Champions. So it's a new event that we're doing inside the lore of For Honor.
That's cool.
So that's really cool. And the idea with this event is to celebrate the champions of yesterday, so within the lore of For Honor. And so to reveal some of those. And also we want to celebrate the today heroes, which are the best players of the game, with different type of...
So not me.
So not you, sorry.
That's okay.
You won't have any
that.
gift. But you can maybe try, because there will be many different ways to get rewards during that event. So here is the little backstory. Honor the valor of yesterday's champions and earn your place amongst today's heroes.
Learn more about the myth of the foreigner's world by living the story of 18 brave heroes and 3 legends that are told through orders and customization elements.
So
Bum, bum, bum. I'm doing sound effect at the same time.
you're much better than me to that.
Yeah.
So let's go a bit more into details. So we'll go through the change of the atmosphere of the game. Thanks to that.
So will that be when the game comes back from the maintenance this
So
afternoon?
now, as soon as the game is up, the event
New
is up at the
atmosphere
same
event
time.
is starting.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
exciting.
We kick off the season 6 with that. We'll have thematic orders, and I will go into those details. We're doing some new things with hero trials and all that I will detail
Interesting.
too. Limited time cosmetic loot
Always
as usual.
appreciated, yeah.
Some weekly content. And special game mode that I will do
Roman
at
just
the
arrived
end.
and he just
it's
bug
like-
check Damien on the couch.
So we did. We
So
said
he broke- he
let's
broke
have
Damien.
each one of us come late. You
Yeah.
know, it's like
Yeah, next one coming
bisutage.
late.
How do you say bisutage in English?
I don't know.
For you running the show, anyway.
I don't know.
French people tell to English people in the chat how do we say that.
Yeah.
Roman, do you want to say anything about the lore that we are doing on that event?
So I think you said it all, but the goal, the idea behind is to celebrate one great hero of each faction that has been almost that is almost perceived now as a goal, as a god.
A legend, yeah.
He's a legend. He did some crazy feats of arms, and now people revere him as almost the god of war of each faction.
A little bit like you.
In a way.
People revere you. Okay, moving on. It's
Moving
hazing.
on.
By the way,
That's how you
Pisutage-
call me every morning. Hello,
Pisutage,
God.
it's hazing. That's what
Hazing,
I check on
hazing.
Google Translate.
Yeah,
So if it's not good,
yeah.
you can all start laughing at me on the chat. That's okay. I can live with that.
So, new atmosphere for that event. We'll have a new music. That music should be triggered right now by our amazing Max. It's also the music that we'll keep for the whole season 6 because it fits within the lore of the game. We'll have a face-off celebrating those 3 legendary champions, and we'll go
Cool.
Some
through.
awesome statues in the back.
Yeah. And we'll go through
Really
that
cool.
a bit more into details, which are those champions and what you will be able to earn and loot linked to that. And we have some new soldiers, but I'm not showing it the picture. I want to keep it as a surprise because they're very, very cute. And they're also celebrating
cute.
those,
Oh, they're cute.
those heroes.
You know, it's cute. I know it doesn't fit with like soldiers.
No.
They're cute. A puppy is cute.
You will see.
It's cute
they're
little
cute.
soldiers.
They're
Cute little
cute.
soldiers.
Yeah, with their. I don't want to see it. Okay. Then we have the roadmap that we revealed last week.
Yes.
But it's also a way for you to see how we will do the different orders. So we'll start with Belval, the Medusa.
Belval, the Medusa.
So it's the knight hero that is now like a legend and has backstories like Medusa backstories and things like that.
Cool.
And this is the kickoff of a new type of order that we're doing. I can't remember their name, but this
But he's looking
I
at
think
your
it's
chat right now.
competition order or I don't know, it's faction something. I can't remember the name because we have dev names, we have anyway.
So we have new type of orders with
Yeah.
new names.
Yeah.
But you don't
on
know
the
them.
couch, you have the
But I
creative
don't know the
director,
name.
the game director, and the brand director, and we don't know.
the name.
So
The
if
real
anybody
name.
watching on
It's
the
not
team,
faction
please
rush.
tell us.
It's not faction competition. It's faction something. But here the idea is that it's not the first faction to reach the goal, but it's the faction that has
most
the
matches.
best number at the end of the time of the
Okay,
order.
and this is
So
from May
it's from May
17th
17th
today,
to 21st.
May 21st, 1 p.m.
And
Eastern time.
and at 1 p.m. Eastern time, we look at which faction is leading, which one has the best matches completed with an
It's
hero.
called Faction Challenge.
Yes?
Yes, thank you very much, Maria.
So it's called
For
Faction
telling us
Challenge.
Faction
and,
Challenge.
And so now the best
No,
faction.
what's the real name? No, that is the official name.
That's the official
So we're
name.
having live feedback from the
Yeah.
team. It is the official name.
That's amazing. The team is watching the show. It's
Yeah.
called
No, Alex just wrote to her.
Anyway, so Faction Challenge, the best faction at the end of the time when
Cool.
the order ends wins the best reward. And we have a different type of rewards.
Okay.
Best reward when you're first, etc.
Moving on.
Like Faction Rush. And we will do one for each faction to
Okay.
celebrate the hero of that faction.
So Musashi
So,
the Crane.
Musashi the Crane.
And this one is from May 21st, 3 p.m. until the 27th at 1.
Yeah.
So for the samurai,
Yes.
And then
I'll let you pronounce
the
this one.
Viking.
I direct the warthog.
Thank you, Raman. From May 27th, 3 p.m. Eastern Time until May 31st, 8 a.m. because I guess that's when the event will close
Exactly.
in 2 weeks from now.
And that's not all.
What more?
We're also doing
Tell me more.
contract orders, one for each hero,
Okay.
because we have a backstory for each hero as well of the game, and with a weapon connected to it, and we'll go through that a bit later on. So we'll have 18 special contract orders that will be
Interesting.
spawned every day or every 2 days.
Okay.
I think it's 2-3 contract orders spawned every 2 days. So based on a hero specific, so you will have to play that hero
That's
to
cool.
do the order linked to that.
That's interesting. So
hero.
if you never played a hero now, it's a very good opportunity to like try a new one to complete the order.
Exactly.
Nice way to discover all the heroes, and we have 18 of them. So
exactly, and you're
and what type of reward do you get out of it?
Order rewards.
Order rewards.
Order rewards.
thank you, Roman, for the question.
And what is amazing, you are doing an amazing bridge to the hero trial concept.
And it's not like I've seen the slides before because
No,
you
because
walked
I
in.
just did-
You walked in the show while I was
With
hosting
the-
it
with
with
the
the
USB
USB
key.
key.
So for the first time, to celebrate the fact that we're doing an event on all heroes of the game, and those 3 legendary heroes, we're doing what we call a hero trial. It
So
means
it
that
means if someone doesn't have the season pass
they
and didn't
can-
buy any of the hero last year, they can play it now.
they can play, all heroes are playable. And we're doing a sale at the same time, so they're accessible at a cheaper still price.
Interesting.
And
You
this
can
is for the
play
duration
any
of
hero, they can progress, but you can't customize those.
Yeah, it's like if they were recruitable.
okay.
So you can play with them, you can't customize them, you
Okay.
still need to unlock them to customize them,
Okay.
but you can play with all heroes.
Okay. And they're on sale.
And they're on sale. So season pass heroes are at 10,000 still during the duration of the event
Instead of
instead of 15.
good. So it's a good rebate.
So for the people who bought the starter edition
Yes,
on PC,
on PC.
All the heroes that are not from your faction, and even the heroes from your faction, in fact, so all the heroes that are non-recruitable or that are playable will be unlockable for 5,000 steel and
So-
not 8,000.
So all the heroes from the season pass on all the platforms, they're 10,000 steel instead of 15,000 steel.
Yeah.
And if you have the starter edition,
Yeah,
you can unlock other heroes with 5,000 steel.
yeah, instead
correct?
of 8.
Instead of 8,000.
And you have the heroes bundle that is also
For the starter edition.
for the starter edition that
Okay.
is also lowered
Okay.
for 30,000 steel.
So now it's a very good,
Yeah.
very good, interesting elements to try
Yeah.
a bunch of different heroes. And if you like
so
them,
everybody
you
can do the orders on the
So we're not
hero.
restricting
Yeah.
anybody for the orders.
Exactly,
I think that's
exactly.
very clever to allow everybody to do all of the orders and with all the heroes, even if they don't have those heroes. And it's also a way for them to discover all those cool heroes.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
for the bundle, for the starter edition, of course, if you have unlocked previously any hero that is present in the bundle, the price of the bundle is
Is
adjusted.
Yeah, it's adjusted.
Good.
Of course, this
You
is
don't
the,
pay
this
twice
is the
the
most
heroes that you already
expensive price you can get if
If
you
you
haven't
haven't
unlocked
unlocked
anything for the bundle. Good point. And we're also kickstarting the new champion status as soon as the game gets back on. So now it's 40% XP boost instead of 25%. It's 20% XP boost aura, so the one you give to everybody,
everybody
else in the
else, okay.
session instead of 10. And it's working with loot event. So now that we're having an event, maybe it's cool to have it. And we did the wire training program.
Yes.
And so now
Which I
everybody will get the 2 weeks of that new champion status. And so they will be able to loot faster the event loot thanks to that. And more salvage, end of match loot, etc. And to celebrate also the new champion status, for the people who didn't, who haven't done the wire training program or want to have more time of champion status, we're also doing a discount during the whole event on the champion status prices that will be minus 30%. On
Interesting.
that price.
Until like May 31st, 8 a.m.
Yeah.
One
exactly.
thing that maybe before you move forward, we went fast on all the rewards for the faction challenge.
Yeah.
We didn't mention what the rewards were.
Yeah, true.
So the rewards for Belval the Medusa, first place is 1,000 steel and 2 crates. Second place, 500 steel and 1 crate. Third place, 500 steel. Same thing for the
two
other
So we're
challenge.
doing 3 orders in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So if the same faction is winning all 3, they will get 6 crate and 3,000 steel, which is pretty cool.
Oh, you're good in math.
So yeah, I know.
It's impressive.
It's one of my skills.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Dataman, I have
Exact-
to.
You need a shirt made for that. Dataman.
So, well, that's a good thing.
We have a bunch of people really talented watching us. I would be like, I'd like someone to design a costume of Dataman for you.
Yeah, you want that? I'm not sure I want to.
Oh, yeah, I want that.
That you will wear
Okay,
at
that
Halloween.
I have to wear.
That you have to wear every
you make
wild
that
then every
commitment?
day.
Okay, I'm making that commitment. If we have a cool outfit of Data Man for Halloween, you're wearing it.
He's gonna wear it.
And
do you
I
agree?
don't have the
Yes.
choice.
No,
I
it's not.
might ask you what you think, but
Are we doing anything for Halloween? Anyway.
I don't know. But Halloween is October 31st. That's every year. I know.
Yeah, I
Trick or treat.
could. Maybe, let's say maybe.
Oh yeah.
He will.
You should check it out.
So reputation 50 rewards. So it's also one of the things that we want to do is to celebrate the heroes of today. We want to reward players if they reach a specific milestone into the game. So for example, we will be giving to everybody who reach at least a reputation 50 with any of their hero. We'll give them this amazing emblem outline. And we're also giving other stuff, but I didn't have time to put it on the PowerPoint. So we're giving an ornament when you reach rep 40.
Okay.
We're giving an outfit when you reach rep 30. We're giving XP 50. We're giving.
Should I bring Biojat back on the show to make sure you're not?
We're giving XP boost as well.
For each hero that you have,
That's reach rep 1.
Bio, why don't you join? Like,
Yes.
come and come and sit next to me.
Join
This
us,
way, like,
Bio.
we'll stop Damien from.
You have a mic and all.
I don't know by heart everything, so it's
and
not
that's
easy.
Alex, if you can copy paste to us maybe. So we'll give this outline for rep 50. We're also giving 1 week of champion status, if I remember well.
I don't remember
You don't
everything,
remember?
but you're gonna have XP boost and champion status
champion
depending
status.
on the high-level heroes you have at the end of the event.
Okay.
So what you want to do is to boost your characters, and you're gonna get some rewards. I don't know the numbers exactly by
If
heart,
I
but
remember
that's the
well,
thing to
it's
do.
1 XP boost for each rep 1.
Yes,
And it's the champion status I don't remember.
Okay.
exactly.
Cool,
so
cool, cool.
each rep
But
one you have,
as soon
you
as
get
we have
an
it,
XP
we'll
boost.
tell it to you. But yeah, that's the idea. The more you play with each one of your hero, the more rewards you will get. And champion status is cool because the new champion status.
Okay.
Again. So, limited time cosmetic loot. I don't think we've seen that in the video, that one. And I don't think we have a video for that one either. So we'll have to loot it to see the details, or maybe we can show it in game afterwards. So we have an outfit, a decomposed outfit. So we have an ornament, a radiant seal. We have the Destined Distinction outfit with a specific color swatch. And we have as well an amazing effect that I love.
Yeah, this one is really cool.
Is really
Does it come
cool.
with us? Like, I can, like.
I
just
yeah, there is
I haven't seen it, but like I saw one, even like this really cool sound.
It has a nice jingle attached to it. Yeah.
It's a radiance effect. So it's like a lens flare attached to your weapon, and it's really cool.
Yeah.
It's sponsored by Michael Bay, and no, I really love that one.
And how
or
do you
J.J.
get them?
Abrams, it depends.
How do you
who's
get
your
them,
friend.
Damien?
So all of those are lootable. So
Okay.
you get them by playing any matches during the event.
Okay.
So this is true for that, and it's true for that as well.
Okay.
It's random, so it could be on your hero or on any other specific hero.
Good,
so
good,
the more
good.
you play, the more you get. And it's almost like if you play Dominion, it's almost at each end of match you will get one.
Yeah,
It's around that.
Okay.
it's like we did for the other events.
like we did previously.
Cool.
So that's the lootable event. And then we're also having legendary weapons, not legendary in their rarity, also
in their
legendary in their rarity, but in their look. And I think many players will be happy because those are less on the golden side of a look. They are really more simple but very well crafted, and we are going with the backstory of each hero of the game. So here, for example, we have the Warden one or the Conqueror one, And I think we can and we should show them in game right now.
Can we?
Yes.
Ooh, it's gonna be good.
Please
That's
come.
when we bring. Okay, that's when Anthony's coming in.
That's when
Okay.
Anthony is coming in.
Can't wait to see what
Roman, you
Zerker
can
shot
stay if
means.
you want, or Bio. Or...
Roman is switching side. Anthony, come next to Damien. Come next to Damien. Bio is gone. She'll be back
She
later.
will be back.
But as usual, guys.
So
oh,
what we're gonna do
on
now,
Xbox.
like while
So
Anthony is
guys,
getting
wanna
ready,
join
it's something we've done
Plan?
before
We can help you
in
with any
a bunch
character.
of
We have everybody.
Warriors Den. Max, maybe you can put the camera on me and not on a screen. Thank you. So, hey, Naraman's on my right. So what we're gonna do, Anthony Metlouf, texture artist on the project, is gonna come in. We're gonna go in the map and show you a bunch of different assets for the event. We've done that a couple of times before, and it's something we know that you like. So this way we can really go up close and personal with some of those elements in the game.
And I want to quickly come back on the elements that you say we are awarding to the player based on their progression. So yes, the exclusive emblem outline is automatically given when you reach a reputation score of 50 or more.
And this is true even after the event.
Exactly, but players also will be awarded 7 days of champion status for each hero that has a reputation score of 50 or more.
That's cool.
And an XP boost ticket is awarded for each hero with a reputation score of between 1 and 49.
Okay.
And these two rewards will be given between June 4th and June 8th for all players who qualify.
So for those two rewards, it's at the end of the event we look at what you've
Yes.
done and then we grant you.
You
the
know,
rewards.
like
and
you just-
for the outline, it's forever
Okay.
here.
And you get this reward even if you are not logged in that time period. You don't have to log in between June 4th and June 8th to get the reward. If you qualify, you get the reward at the moment you log in. But we check between June 4th and June 8th.
I just had a fuzzy feeling when you said June 8th, because
It's like, ooh.
because this is actually the day we're flying to LA for E3. So it's kind of telling me that E3 is coming super fast. Anyway, okay, moving on because I will start freaking out.
Okay.
Hello, Anthony, how are you?
Hey guys, I'm good.
Good, good, good. So, Anthony, like, take it from here. You're driving. You
Yep.
show us what you got.
No problem. So as always, we got some new weapons this season.
Max, weapon.
Yeah, it's a seal
Maybe.
weapons.
Soon, weapons
Monday.
will arrive. Here we go.
Hey.
So here we go, the first one with the Warden Sword.
Wow.
So pretty interesting thematic this season. We went for something legendary, let's say. So we purified the designs to give them more appeal.
That's cool.
Like the gems.
And so each one of those weapon has a name and
It
it's
comes with a
linked to the backstory of each hero and
this is
each
geeky.
order we are doing during that
What
event.
was the other one?
I like that all the weapons almost have jewels on them. It's
Yeah.
really cool.
It had like a little.
It's really cool.
Yeah, very elegant weapons this season.
Oh.
Yeah.
those-
And they must
Alright,
stab
those
very
are
well.
Very dangerous also, yeah.
Yeah.
The Conqueror is really cool.
Yeah, this one's very nice.
Oh, they're all cool. It's amazing.
And no gold.
No gold on this one, yeah.
So I know many players ask me that on Twitter. I'd like to have a weapon
Locker, yeah?
without gold. And I was
Okay.
like, yeah, wait a few days maybe.
Yeah.
The weapon, yes, they are
Like the
available in
rose.
all rarities. We say legendary. That's the way we design them, but they are not specific to the legendary
Yeah.
level of rarity.
And what is great now is that because of the visual collection that also ships at the beginning of season 6, now you will
Today.
be able, today right
when
now,
maintenance is over.
you will be able to keep the visual and apply it on better gear if you progress your hero and get better gear after.
That's amazing. Sorry, that one is
Yeah,
that's
it's pretty nice.
insane.
So by purifying the designs on this one, we have more readability.
Yeah.
Which is
And
really
there's
cool.
gold. There's
Yeah,
plenty of
there's
gold
gold.
on this one.
Yeah, for sure. We try to keep a good balance because we need to have a lot of materials on these objects. So for sure some gold is going to come back, but we're trying to get more and more rid of this material and go towards other materials.
Bushi.
Look at the grip on it. Like everything is so detailed.
It's crazy.
I'm always amazed by the level of, like, the beauty of all the art that we have.
No
Right,
boot.
so the artists are really doing a great job on these.
Looks very
I like
pretty.
the clear cut.
Yeah.
Ooh, Shashigoki's. This is Kensei's. Orochi, my bad.
Katana are dangerous for real. Trust me. I did cut myself once with one.
At
You
the
know,
Oh, so that means
office.
last
At the
year
office.
was, Kenzie.
And then I had to file an HR report saying I injured myself while working. And I worked
With
behind
a
computer.
katana.
With a katana. I looked like really dumb.
Then he said I'm on the For Honor team, so
Yeah.
I got it.
Spikes.
Shugoki! Boom! Batting someone with
Don't
that
wanna
would be
hit
amazing.
Like that.
With the spikes on it.
Shinobi.
Amazing.
Looks pretty.
Look at the little flower. Like all the details on the blade.
Yeah. And you can really see them in the menu, like when you select your weapon. You can really
Arusha.
Crazy.
go around and turn around
Those
your
are
weapon
really
and see them.
Like black.
Yeah, these are well detailed also. It's pretty cool.
I like how one's gold, one's like black. Looks awesome.
And the Viking
Raider.
ones.
Doesn't look the best.
Like, as always,
The
the
handle
beauty
looks cool.
to kill
Just-
people.
Axe head doesn't look cool. Doesn't look too cool.
Like, we're not talking much. We're kind of speechless, I
Ooh,
guess.
Zerkers.
Yeah, yeah.
Anthony,
we-
fill in like whatever you want because we're like, I'm kind
I
of,
like those heads.
yeah, I'm kind
I'm
of
also,
starstruck on the arts.
Also concentrating
Look-
on
I don't
moving
know.
around
It
with
looks
it.
kinda cool.
We will, Bio will come back and we're also doing something with the heroes
Yeah, don't spoil.
and the weapons. I don't want to spoil, but we have more.
We're doing something with your.
You out.
Ooh, Highlander.
Highlanders, yeah.
Damn.
That's pretty cool.
Wow, look at the,
Has a detailed gem on it.
That
It's pretty
looks
nice.
Yeah.
yeah, the gem's great.
Amazing. Oh, yes.
It's almost a pity that you have to kill people
Warlord?
with that.
Yeah. Sword looks cool. Shield.
Jay's one.
Different.
As a question, are these weapons
Shaman.
limited editions?
Yes, you can only loot them during the event.
Eh.
So
Doesn't
That's the
look
last
too
one,
good,
guys.
but it
Wow.
looks decent.
Show it again?
This one?
Yeah. Yeah. Got it.
and so you can loot them by playing matches, as we said. They're also lootable in scavenger
Axe head
The
looks
scavenger
pretty
crates.
scavenger
Love
crates.
that back piece.
Nice.
Really cool.
Yeah, very nice, very nice, very nice weapons. Any other things, Anthony, you want to share with us, or that was it?
No, that was it. That,
That
was
was
the
it?
weapons, yeah, for this.
Cool.
Wow, thank you very much. That
Thank
is
you, guys.
Thanks.
like
Thank you.
and lootable only during the event.
And we have more weapons
Yeah.
for the season.
Yeah.
Some we already revealed, so we want to
Yeah.
keep secret.
But this is for
But,
the
this
right
is
of
for the event.
champions.
Yeah.
Right, I love the name. The right.
So we
of
can go back to the PowerPoint, Max, maybe.
Thank you, Anthony.
Thank you very much,
Thanks.
Anthony.
Thanks, guys.
So one of the really other cool thing is that we are having new mask outfits linked to those 3 legendary heroes. And do we have a video for that?
We should have a
I
video
think we
for
should.
that.
So let's show the
Let's
video
take a look
before
at
the visual.
mask outfit video.
Look. Mask outfit. You know the mask, like the mask. That's kind of cool. Kind of consumes. Warthog. I'm definitely getting that from my Zerker. Zerker and my Highlander. Oh, it even makes the Warthog noises. To me, it doesn't feel like it. Maybe I'm wrong. Damn, that looks cool. That's fun. Looks awesome.
So
pretty insane.
really cool. And
The shaman, sorry, like the shaman was.
But that mask, the battle swine, where it's at the best, it's when you're playing Islander and you have it equipped on the Islander, and you play the guitar emote with the Islander, with the battle swine that triggers at that time.
Warthog, right.
It's fucking awesome.
Warthog, it's funny because during watching the video, we were saying like Warthog is, in English, like Warthog. In French, it's facochère. So like, you lose all the virility aspect of Warthog. Facochère. Not the
It's
same
still a
thing.
complex word. I like it.
It's a complex word, but it's like, doesn't scare me. Like, I'm like, holy shit, that's scary now. Warthog, I'm starting to run facochère. I don't know.
Donc like sanglier.
You know, it's like a puppy.
So those masks will be available right now.
Yep.
Each one of those is celebrating the legendary hero of the
I
faction.
think that.
So that became a legend, and in the end,
looks way
uh,
cooler than everything.
became
I
like
mean, the Medusa
something that
looks
didn't
cool.
really exist in the lore, but like people are thinking that
Swan,
Godlike.
looks very
they were
elegant,
godlike
but,
because
to
they
me,
were
I
so
think they
strong
wrong.
fighting against other heroes.
Cool, cool, cool.
And as usual, during the duration of the event, we're not at 20,000 steel, but at 15,000 steel.
And that's for next week,
That's only for this week.
because we have something else next week.
Yeah, that's only for this week. So this week they're at 15,000. Next week they will
Go back to-
at 20,000. And we have something else next week, where we have a video as well.
Yes, we
maybe,
do.
Max?
Let's roll it. Yeah,
So yeah, this is
clearly it is. I'm not
Next
strong
week
enough.
we will have
Not the
the
chosen one.
a new emote
Like Damien, not the chosen one.
that is called a sword in the stone. Well, it's coming from a very legendary thing.
Yeah, it's pretty
But,
much it's pretty
we-
simple.
Maybe you have
Fit
to be a
really well.
centurion to be the chosen one. I don't know.
Apparently not.
I don't know what happens next.
No, look here.
Anyway,
He's
so
trying really hard.
Yeah,
Stays on.
might succeed.
Might not. We don't know.
and so this emote will be available next week.
Next week, yeah.
But it will be as well time limited.
Yeah.
So only available during the second week of the event. Then it's gone.
Then it's gone.
Yeah.
So to recap, the first emote this week,
The mascot feat
Mascot feat.
this week, 15,000 steel,
20,000 steel.
20,000
Then
starting
it's
next
gone.
week. No, then it stays.
It
Mascot
stays.
feat stays.
Stays. Okay.
But the emote,
The emote-
only next week, then it's gone.
Then it's okay. Important.
Weapons to loot, outfit to loot, all of that only during the
event.
duration of the
Okay.
event.
Cool. Cool, cool, cool.
And we'll have also to get everything. So if you didn't get the time to get everything, or you want to get in just one press of a button, you can. We will also release the bundle of the event next week, 30,000 steel. It will be only here for a full week, for the full next week, and will allow you to unlock all the content that is in the event. So the mascot feats, the lootable items, not the weapons, but all the
Okay.
other lootable items.
Anything else you want to mention before we move on to our next segment on the event?
Yeah, don't look at the time below the price because it's wrong. It's the time below the picture that is good.
I wonder who did that PowerPoint, but
Yeah,
Oops.
not very rigorous.
Yeah.
Before you
Oops.
move on to we have the game mode. Maybe
Yeah, that's what we're going to talk about. That's why
And Bio will be after the game mode.
after, yeah. You want to host the show or?
No, I just want to
Can I
know.
go at lunch now, or?
I just want to know what do we do. Okay.
So before, so go ahead, Damien. I'm going to take.
do it.
We're gonna wait for you. So what's next, Damien?
What's
Tell
next,
us.
Damien? So while we're getting ready for the next segment, Max, maybe you can run the trailer again for people who missed Ride of Champions trailer. We're going to get ready for the next
See you
segment
guys.
when we talk about the game mode with Guillaume Couture. Thank you very much, Roman. Have a good day. We're going to see you later. We'll probably have meetings together later. Or not.
Since the dawn of our memories, great heroes walked these forests and drank from these rivers. They were not gods. They were flesh and bone. But their most honorable battles were almost divine. Musashi decimated the finest swordsman with the stroke of 1,000 cranes. Lady Bevel charged into battle, terrifying all with her mask of Medusa. Heydrich conquered a kingdom with his army of unstoppable beasts. Their names became myths. Enter the sacred arenas, built to honor the brave. Battlegrounds, soaked in the blood of ambitious warriors, come to uphold. In merciless contest, the honor of their clan. No, they were not gods, but do honor them. And may you gain glory in the right of champions.
And we are back on the Warriors Den, now joined with Guillaume Couture, game designer on the team. So Guillaume and Damien will talk about the game mode. And during the video, I was telling Damien that I might be the one playing, and he was laughing.
I also laughed.
You can, yeah.
I wonder why. I don't know.
So,
Yes,
the
Damien.
game mode
Yes.
is not what you expect.
Oh, no?
What?
No. Because
What do I expect?
everybody is expecting right now to fight those 3 legendary heroes.
And they won't?
In a PvE game mode. They won't. That's not
They
it.
won't.
The game mode is not based on the heroes of the past.
Nope.
The
No.
game mode is for the heroes of today.
Oh.
And so we want to see who's the best. And to
Yes.
see who's the best, we present you Carousel of Death, which is the little
But
brother.
wait, okay, go back, say it again.
Carousel of Death.
Bam, bam, bam. I just wanted to have my sound effect.
And so we could say it's the little brother of a very popular mode that is Dance of Death.
Dun, dun, dun.
So here it's, and I will say the bullet points, then you will show it in the game.
Sure.
But the idea is Dance of Death on cocaine. So it's 4v4. It's 4v4 on an arena map.
Yeah.
On an arena map, everybody of the opposing team needs to be dead so that you win the round. It's 2 rounds, best of 3. Single pick.
Oh, yes.
So you can only select 1 character of each.
Interesting.
So no of a team, full shaman team or full centurion team or whatever. No feats, so pure skill, and no gear stats. So it's really like an arena, a gladiator arena, where we put everybody next to each other, and you have to get out to survive and win as a team.
It's a very cool mode.
It's a very hectic, very.
I played it once, and I will tell the story. Because, man, like I have a reputation of being a bad player, so I need to tell the story when I played the mode when we were doing a review here. And at the end of the game, like it's me against 2 of the other team, and we won.
Yes.
I killed the last 2 guys.
Yeah.
A 2v1, that's a,
impressive.
that's a cool story.
So
Yeah.
impressive.
For me, it's a cool story, okay? For all people watching, they know that I'm a bad player. Guillaume,
it's a
show
cool
some respect to the
Okay,
other.
okay.
So let's
play.
Let's play. Yeah. So and it's on just from a duration of the whole event.
Yeah, all
So now
opponents
let's play.
die at the same time.
It's on the same PC.
So Damien will get this done. So
Which controller is it?
it should be this one.
I don't know.
What are they messing around with?
Carousel of Death.
Dun, dun, dun. So now we're gonna play against AI here in our little studio.
Yeah. The AI is not going to be super
So
high
here
level.
you can see also the hero trial if you can come back.
It went fast.
You see?
Oh, yeah.
You can see that we don't have the season pass here on that version, but you can play any of the season pass heroes. You can see the discounted price and all.
I'm old school though. I play Berserker all the time.
Yeah.
It's not just because of the rework.
And you know what? We knew that, so that's why we gave you
Oh,
the
wow.
mascot fit on the
That's so
Berserker.
thoughtful of
Yeah.
you guys. Did you
And
change
look
the
at
execution?
This new face-off is amazing. I don't know.
Oh, too bad.
That's definitely happening.
I'm asking because basically the only way to get your health back in this mode is with executions. And if you
Yeah.
have a longer execution, then you have more health. So that's pretty interesting.
So as you can see, it's a big team fight.
Yeah.
So heroes that are good in group fight are really strong at that mode, like Kensei, Nobushi, I think is strong also in 4v4.
She's not what she's used to be with her zone attack, but it's still a pretty good addition you can have.
Yeah.
So a nice thing to notice in this mode is that at first you start playing a bit like you're trying to finish your duel, a bit like Nation used to be. But as you play, you realize that the most important thing is actually getting these other people there, so their respawn time is actually higher. Because
so every time you die, you respawn.
Yeah. So first time you die is 5 seconds respawn.
Yep, and it's 5 seconds every time you die again.
5 seconds more, yeah.
So a bit higher than what it was in the original Dance of Death. And even in the 2v2 version, sometimes the match, it would be really hard to... Oops, I didn't see that one coming. It would be long to finish them.
So if the last one, okay, so now one is back up. So see, one of your AI is at like a 15 seconds respawn
and you
right now.
can see the timer when they will get back to the
exactly. So
game.
It brings a lot of, anyway, for me, I love it. I think it brings a lot of stress and tension when you see the timer and you're almost...
Yeah, and so this is playable in PvP, of course, matchmaking, and it's also playable matchmaking PvE. So you can
like
also play that, like here, with 4 friends.
So right now he's playing alone with bots against bots, right?
Yeah, and so it's really a game mode where there is so it's like Dance of Death. There is no notion of honor, no honor, etc. It's like you have to kill all of them to win. So
oh my God,
the result is what matters.
Okay, yeah.
And that's what I like here. There is no confusion. You need to get rid of the.
I see the boss now. There are 3 guys down.
If they kill that guy, it's done.
Come on, my
kill
friends.
Kill him. You have 5 seconds to kill him.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go. Round 1.
Yeah, that's. I'll
Nice
take the
job.
credit for that.
Nice job.
And so it's playable in the 3 different arenas. So one of each faction. This is the pit. I remember one.
I don't actually know the name of the arenas. I call them like A1, A2, and A3.
Yeah, that's always the difficulties because people don't know that. But on the team, we always give names and sometimes, oh yeah, it's this map, S this, F this, C this, B this. I'm like, give me a name that I can relate to. Like, I'm going in the game and I want to be able to select.
When we do that, when we give names during development, then the name change for the players, and then we're very confused.
Yeah, exactly.
Just think about it, if you're in a 2v1,
Like what we had with the faction challenge.
Exactly. But thankfully, Mariana was there.
Oh yes.
Nice.
Wow, that was quick.
Yeah,
So
sometimes
it can be very quick. If you really synchronize well with the full team, you can really keep
That
that.
was
You don't
quick.
have the effect. I'm surprised.
No, but
So
when
are we
you're
going for
spamming, it
another
doesn't.
round, or are we good to go with that? So
I'd
we're
like,
good?
I'd like to do another one, but
You like
whatever.
another one?
It's
Why
as you
not?
wish. What does chat say about this?
Should we do another one, chat?
The reward drop on all other game mode. Do you need to play this game mode to get the event rewards? No. Yes. So the reward drop in any game mode during the event.
Okay.
You don't have to play this mode to get the reward.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'd recommend.
Yes, they
playing
want
this
another
one.
match.
A lot of
Well, who should play? Damien
Live streaming
or
too.
myself?
If it's me, it's not Berserker.
On my channel
I mean,
and on LF Gaming's channel.
Yeah. Look,
Quickly.
look, you want to go?
You want to
get
show
that-
your
get that-
skill?
I want to see that. Oh, you play Kensei.
I'll try to play Kensei.
Yeah, I thought you were
So people
a
can make
warden.
fun of me. And you know what? Worst case scenario, I'm just doing that and I'm handing off to Damien.
And so this is the outfit you can loot, I think. Yeah.
Okay, to all the new
with
people,
another color.
like before, like all the new people watching, like I have a reputation of being a very bad player. So do not judge me.
I think they'll judge you anyway.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Oh la la, he did a cancel.
Yeah, against bots though, it depends. They don't enter your mind games. So interesting story about this. When we were trying to think of an event for this season, at first the pitch I had was just Dance of Dead but 4v4 in like elimination maps, but but I realized that these maps were way too the maps are way too small to way too big to play this because someone can just run around and escape. And then someone told me, you know what, the arenas are actually going to be released once this event is out, and then it was a no-brainer for me.
Yeah, and we're a bit concerned, like, would it be too much a gang fest and things like that? But in the end, it spreads really well, and because everybody is on everybody. If you're alone against 4 guys, it's either because your whole team is dead or because...
Or you dodge in the middle of the fight like this.
Didn't,
Are you making fun of me?
No, I'm just saying, like, don't do that.
I am doing my best right now.
And I love when you spawn back, like they all run at you. It's like, no, leave me alone.
Yeah, that's something that tends to happen more when you play against bots. So just to be completely open about this, there's no special tactics for this mode. They just play a seek and destroy type of thing. So bots are extremely reactive. They see someone, they try to kill it. Against players, the feeling is a lot different, and it's actually quite. It's somewhat mentally exhausting to do like a match where it's evenly balanced. You have to be aware of everything that's happening around you at all times, and it's really cool.
Just want to say we lost, but Danny had the control.
And one of the things that is, so you have different type of tactics. You could like keep the opposing players, all of them at low life, and then maybe try to finish them at the same time. Or you can like, no, I will just kill them and in a row, and then they will be all dead at the same time.
Yeah, you want to build up that respawn time.
It really depends on the tactic you want to.
Something interesting. I'm not sure if anyone asked this in chat, but I got the question a lot when we were playtesting it here in the studio. And is there an execution penalty in this? And the answer is no. But the respawn timer.
For the respawn, you mean?
Yep. So the answer is no. There's no execution penalty, but the timer only starts counting down when the execution is over. So you want to time that execution and make sure you actually need it. And it's basically the penalty is applied before you die. So that way we can have like a nice and even respawn timer for everyone that increments at 5 seconds every time. So I recommend using executions and making sure you have a short one, a medium one, and a long one if possible.
I know.
I don't know if anybody noticed, but Danny is playing right now, not me. I don't know, just saying. Okay, let's finish this. We have Bio waiting for the last segment of the show, because this week the Dev Talks and the Community Corner are taking a break. Because I think you've seen enough of my face.
I think you can't have a Community Corner without Eric, right?
Oh, we did.
Yeah, you did?
Yeah. First time he was out. Just that this week was a question of time.
Yeah.
It just became question of time.
This game mode looks very fun. Can't wait to
So round 3, and then Biojad will join us to talk about
something really cool.
Something really cool.
As she always does.
And she's laughing in the background like, yeah.
You guys said this as if like you didn't know at all what she's gonna say. I assume it's gonna be cool.
You would be surprised how I discover stuff sometimes.
Oh yeah, it happens all the time.
I don't know everything that's happening here. All right, nice shot.
What level are they?
They're level 1, that's why they don't parry. Okay. Yeah, basically you can just guard break from neutral if they want.
It doesn't seem that hard.
Okay, do you really need to say that? Because I was looking like an idiot in front of everybody before. Oh, they're really easy to play with. Yeah, Lou just got killed all the time.
They don't even activate revenge.
They're basically really bad, so I suck big time. That's why I lost.
That's how you learn. It's fine.
Exactly.
As long as you keep at it.
That's how we show our skill. In a show like that, we take level 1 bot, and we're like, oh,
Did you just add me on LinkedIn in the show?
I was waiting. I had nothing to do. I was like, I can't believe I don't have Luke on LinkedIn.
Just add me on LinkedIn. What the heck?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Ah no.
During
the execution
was interrupted.
That's not.
Oh, you got it.
We're almost up there.
I thought that was over. Oh,
Okay, you better not die now. For
Yeah,
the next
don't
4
die.
seconds. They're all against you.
Yeah, that's-
1. You're back.
Oh.
Okay, he's back. So another 4 seconds before player number 3 comes back.
Oh, you can finish this.
Oh yeah, let's go now. 1 dead only.
No, they all came back.
Yeah.
So it can be pretty long depending on how.
Yeah. Hey, I forgot to
people
mention
play.
something. So
Yes.
the tiebreaker in this. So for example, if the round timer ends and no one has won, it goes by a number of kills first. So the team that has the most kills is gonna take the win. If those are equal, it's gonna go by basically average health for all the team members. So small tiebreaker. I never reach it. Honestly, it's really rare that it happens, but it's there. So if you're wondering why you lost or won after the timer, now you know.
Good. Thank you very much, Guillaume.
My pleasure.
Thank
As
you,
you
Damien,
can
for
see,
that.
I got
Ooh.
some loot based on the event.
Cool, cool, cool. So we're going to move on to our next segment, and it is a community contest, and Biojad will talk about that. So Max, run our transition.
I'm out.
Thank you. I'm out too.
Thank you, Damien. Thank you, Guillaume. Get out of the studio now. Wow, that was a smooth transition.
Yeah, I'll just spawn here. It's
Yeah.
really not comfortable.
I see, like I have my Viking cushion.
Oh, yeah, well, I have you.
Yeah, take that.
Samurai. Yeah, thank you. I don't, I'm like surrounded. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna take it. Okay, so hello, Bio.
Hi.
You're back. Bio
Yes.
actually saved me at the beginning of the show. She joined me because I was alone, sitting on the couch.
Yeah, Damien was
wasn't
late.
here. So Damien was late, but he was working a very nice PowerPoint. So, like, we can
Like,
accept that.
barely any mistakes in it. Like, Must
Barely.
Dead. I think it's going to become a new meme.
Yeah, barely like something about February to March. We're
But
in May.
we're not here to talk about Damien's
No, we're not
mistakes.
talking about Damien. We're going to talk about the community contest.
Yes.
So, I think we have an asset for that. And maybe we have images
Do
for
we
that.
have any?
We have videos, images, that's what it says there. But Bio, talk to me.
So,
What is it?
for the event, like you all said before, we are honoring the heroes of the past of Honor and the legendary people that are in the lore of the game, but we also want our players to give us their version of those heroes of the past. So what we are doing is a contest of fan art and fanfiction, so writing, about the heroes of the past.
Interesting.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow.
So it's going to start with the event on May 17th and end in June 1st. So what you have to do is to create a fan art or a fan fiction based on the heroes of the event. So there's a cool document that is called the Hero Guide, if I'm not mistaken, in which you will see, for example, like this, the look of the Orochi, but is a specific Orochi of the event with his story and the unique weapon that's related to it. So we ask you guys to create more stories around that or a fan art that represents their story that is written here to be able to win the contest.
I love that he's a poet at the same time, and he sings. I imagine him singing while he's killing people.
Yeah, it's very romantic.
You see?
That's kind of weird. People would just don't want to fight him because he's too creepy. So yeah, so to participate, just send
That's
us.
a sociopath, like singing while fighting
It's
and killing people.
very weird.
Yeah.
It's kind of creepy. It's a bit Orange Mechanic, Clockwork Orange.
Yeah. Exactly.
So all the rules will be online if you want to know how to enter the contest. But really, I'm looking forward to see all those fan art and fanfics. And I did one myself.
You did one yourself?
So you got to beat this, guys. We'll see if you're able. I'm looking forward to it. Can you beat it? Can you do it? Hope you can.
How can I tell you that? My 11-year-old. I will actually ask my 11-year-old to do one.
Well, let's see if your daughter can beat me.
Oh, she can. She can beat you.
Okay.
And by the way, Maintenance is over on Xbox One and PC.
Woo.
Still going on PlayStation 4 for a little bit longer, but Xbox One and PC, you can go in and play
And see
Carousel
those
of
heroes.
Death.
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
Start doing that awesome customization.
Yeah.
So that's it, guys. But don't forget that it has to be on the heroes of the past that are in the event. So it's really important that it's not anything related to For Honor. It's really about those heroes. What was their story? What do they look like for you? Unmask them if you want. It's all good. But we really want to know what they were for you all. So you will be part of the lore of For Honor.
That's cool.
So we will review them ourselves. I will judge them. And
You will?
Yes,
Okay.
and I will be fair, even though my warden is a strong contestant.
For me, it's stopping my performance in Carousel of Death.
It's probably as good.
Yeah.
I think my
we
fan art
just-
is better than your Carousel of Death.
We
for-
just established a new standard
yes,
on the
of
show.
quality.
Of quality.
Of quality.
Of art and
Well,
gameplay.
you parried one light attack, so.
Thank you very much, Biojad. So remind
Thank
you,
you.
Maintenance is over on PC and Xbox One. Right of Champions is starting today for the next 2 weeks. And Heroes March Season 6 is also starting today. So come back in. And yes, I forgot one thing at the beginning, and I know people are asking, Warrior Training Program rewards, 2 week of champion status. They started rolling out this morning. It's worth 8,000 steel. So people, thank you very much for participating in the Warrior Training Program. Something super cool we did during the free weekend when you teamed up with new players to show them how to play For Honor and how to be a really good warriors. I should have joined you, so you should have teach me how to be better at the game. So thank you very much. I hope you didn't miss Mr. Pope too much. He's going to be back next week. Until then, have fun on the battlefield and in the Right of Champions. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a good week.
Ready, guys? Next stream.
Since the dawn of our memories, great heroes walked these forests and drank from these rivers. They were not gods. They were flesh and bone. But their most honorable battles were almost divine. Musashi,